Oh my god. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Uh, the cool thing about my voice being all janky is that I can make it sound kind of cool. Um, I went out and got an HDMI to USB today, so that's what this test screen is. Actually, I tested it by hooking up my Wii U because it was the easiest console to move. And I played some Bayonetta. But that's not what that's not what we all here, it's not what we're here for. We're here to play Hideout editing? Oh, we're here to play Path of Exile and do some Hideout editing. Let's go. Path of Exile. Uh, Still with the hot Thai iced tea and the Ricolas, which I just picked up. Probably should get down on one of those. Saw uh watching videos today on PoE, saw a spoiler of of Lily Ross, the gangway for the ship. I don't know. Alright. We don't need to do anything with stash, this, that, anything. Tonight we are, last night I kinda talked about hideout design a little bit. I don't know how popular it is in PoE. It's like one of those things, like RPGs or MMORPGs, like, they want to, they give you a house and some furnishings and decor and accoutrement. Um, I said I made crazy waypoints. I seriously was not joking around. The portal generates, yeah. Helena is over here at the start right now. I was gonna like fence off this area right between these two rocks, so to like make it one directional. Also, I put the the banner um the banner matches the imprinting on the ground, so it kind of beckons you to walk from the waypoint upwards towards towards the map device and the mapping area. I did put in a little speed, gateway, stuff like that. There is a little bit of an exile encampment going on down here. Fire that I custom surrounded with rocks. This took a little while to do all of the rock placement just perfect around the campfire. There's a couple Easter eggs in the campfire. If you look close enough in the campfire and you look certain, well, right now my ice frog was chilling out in the campfire. If you look in the campfire certain directions, there's some Easter eggs in there for y'all. The wort-looking boy over here, he just needs a peg leg. He's like guarding all the roa meat, and then there's like fish plate and guy over here hanging out by the statue. Got the goddess statue. There will be more statuary, more. I just love to hear the waypoint. stand as close as you can to it and listen to it hum. And I didn't get much done. The mapping, Keurig is here. So accidentally last night was starting to put him with the encampment up there, the expedition. Einhar and Tora the Huntress are right here with his menagerie medallion symbol. Navali's still right here with a pile of treasure and a bunch of sparkles and some purple crystal shards everywhere. I've started making like the barricades, barrels, kind of like walling everything off. Gwenin, Tujin, Rog, and Danig, and the expedition locker are all here. I have like doubled and almost tripled up on this fence over here in some places. There is wooden barricade on the outside. Let's see if I can get to the other side of it, maybe. Probably not. I've got it, yeah, alright. I've got it tucked up pretty tight though. There is barricade on the outside, and then there's like wooden spikes and skulls, and then there's like wrought iron kind of on the inside. There's kind of like this pavement here, this like footing, and then there's weapons rack, weapons barrel, stuff like that. I think if you make these thick enough, I think you can't port through them. I think if you make them like 2 or 3 layers thick, I don't know if you could port through them. So I'm also kind of making it like, if this was an actual like Exile encampment and they were trying to protect it from attack, like, yeah, you want your barricades like 3 thick, you know, gonna make sure that people aren't portaling into your base. Which might make, let's see if I can get back now without having to portal out and portal somewhere else. Awesome sauce. Oh my god. Let's just collapse this, and I gotta get like right through, like stand on this rock almost. Nope.
Just need a moment to catch
Oof. I guess I'm doing a good job on the fence design because I can't even portal right there because there's like no ground to portal on. Can't dash through. Can't dash through. Once you leave the camp, you're exiled from the camp. Oh, nosies. And I don't think that I can like portal from right here. Yeah, no. So, let's go character selection. Oh, embarrassing. Well, that seems to work. So yeah, it's like I did a little bit of work last night. Doesn't seem like that was a couple hours worth of work. It doesn't seem like it. Just doing like the portal was a faster build than like this fireplace in and of itself took like 40 minutes or so last night. Like I said, there's some Easter eggs in there if you look close enough. More than there's some little hidden stuff in there. Anyway, like this, like the rug placement. Oh my god, like putting down a fur rug on sand and having it like have the bounding look okay on it, and then having them be able to stand or sit on it without like their entire like half of their body going through it. Um, Hideout editing, there's just like a lot of little things. So let's get into some of it. Let's do some of it. Up there is the relic locker also, so this is probably just going to go with all the other boxes. I don't think I'm gonna move it too far away from, I'll probably be up here by Kirik. He'll get somewhat of his own little area. And then yeah, up here, the expedition medallion, and like Einhar has the menagerie medallion. There is one for like Syndicate, and I don't remember if it was Betrayal or what it was, but I have not started designing this yet, really. I just plopped out a few items there. And then we're gonna have even more space to fill still, because there is quite a bit of coastline here. I put some giant, these are from the Val, or Val Ruins, something like that, where Tokuhama is. Throw some of those out in the, make them look like they're stuck in the sand or submerged, kind of cool. There will be a lot more beach decoration going on, a lot more, all the coral hideout decoration, a lot of the coral coastal, and all this stuff around this, like this one little reef right here. You know, you can add more rocks, add more landscaping, new stuff like that. I don't remember if you could put it like as part of the, let's see if we can, I don't think we can. Yeah, line is like right there. Rocks with barnacles on them. Underwater. That's kind of cool. And put that a little bit further up. I don't know if I remembered using that at all. Boat. Ew, gross. Seagull on a stick. More tube corals. how far down here can I put them? Like, kind of like want it. Kind of like want it next to. There's like a few things right here. Something like that. There's some other things going on there that are part of the reef already. Oh yeah, fire, that was definitely a fun one to make. I feel like there needs to be like a drinking water well. You can get it so that it doesn't look like it's growing grass. Nope, still got grass inside of it. I have not edited on this map that much because there is a lot of real estate to cover. So this will probably be my most ambitious design. Definitely my most in-depth design. Seems like a good place for the well. As long as it's not like... I don't want it to be growing grass from the inside. Yeah, a little bit. Still, see? Here. I think I want to put that big hut that I had yesterday here in Keurig. Yeah, Keurig, like the coffee maker. No. Hutty. Because I was looking for a hutty and not a hut. Ooh, excavation. Ramshackle hut. No, this one. The wooden hut. This seems like it will fit very nicely right into this alcove-ish. Maybe growing grass on the inside of it. Unless I want to put it somewhat more like this. Then you can walk around it, put Easter egg behind it. There'll be something going on behind the hut. And tuck the relic locker up there. Stick you in the hut. Keurig in the hut is actually like you're not your mace not like sticking through the ceiling. And then like, oh, The box that does the lid doesn't open. So why does this box, like, we have like a really grim dark version of the Ark of the Covenant? It just needs like big long wooden handles and I don't know. Just how it strikes me. Alright, Keurig in the hut. Hi, hello. No, don't do don't do fake accents. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sorry. Trying to keep the current masters like pretty close to the mapping area, so that would be Einhar and Nico and if you're not sure, go check your map device. Einhar, oh right, Alva, Nico. And June, so two of them, Alva and June, I usually keep way over here, maybe. It's like with a map this big, you really have to, I don't know, maybe that'll be something for the comments, like, if you map design, like, do you want to have all of your masters so that you can run your master's mission? Do you want all of them right here in the mapping area? Or are you okay with like traveling a little bit to, you know, I could always put Alva and June and even what Cassie is, you know, anoint items and veiled modifiers, and then obviously you've got missions. Maybe I will put them closer to the mapping area. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing for the comments. Do you want to have all of the current masters kind of close to the mapping area? Like Tane doesn't have to be here, apparently.
May the darkness spare you.
Lily Roth, yes, for turning in div cards and for gem purchasing. And Einhar, obviously. Nico, obviously. Keurig, obviously. The one who gives you your map missions. And I really hate to break up Einhar and Tora, but maybe then I'll just have like all the Forsaken Masters further away. Kind of have to start making some hardline decisions before you start doing too much editing. Because you definitely don't want to like spend like 2 hours editing like hey, I built this whole encampment, and then all of a sudden you figure out that like you want to move your map device, or you want to like you needed to put something else here, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, that is why I wish that you had like a drag selection, like some kind of a drag and select a bounding box. Then you could just drag the whole portion and then move it somewhere, hopefully move it somewhere. Like a big open area, and then, I don't know, piece by piece, kind of piecemeal it out, I don't know. Yeah, I said editing can be kind of unforgiving at times. Maybe I do want all of y'all to be, and then we'll have like the Hall of the Forsaken Masters. Here, let's just do that now. Let's dump a whole bunch of them out over here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Sorry for the fast scrolling. So, Zana. See, like, I usually would put Zana next to Kirik. Because she used to give the map missions. I usually put Varisi next to June because they both kind of look like assassins. I usually put the two of them together. Eesh. In my maps, they usually hang out together. And then Alva, the Explorer, and Vegan, they both look kind of like Crusader-ish, Knightly-ish. I don't know. And then Haku and Elrond. Elrond? Not Elrond. They usually kind of hang out together because they're both like, well, they're both like big tanks and they both have like big hammers. So, that just sounds bad. That sounds really bad. I'm so sorry. And then Leo, because he's got the book, he usually hangs out with Cassia. Plus they've got like the short tall thing going on, which is yeah. Anyway, so like I said, usually Tora and Einhar, and I kind of stick certain, like she would normally be with Kirik. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I don't know. It's like, alright. So you two guys definitely don't need to be over in the mapping area. Let's see, Cassia. She does anointing, so yes. Alva, she gives you mission, so yes. And June, so all three of them, yes. Like, Zana doesn't need to be, but like I said, I usually have her hanging out next to Kirik. Just like I usually have the two of them chilling out together, and I usually have Danig and Gwennon hanging out together, and then Rog and Tujin is kind of like doing their own thing. Because Rog rerolls all the modifiers, I usually put him like in front of the weapons rack and the barrel of swords and all the and then because Tujin is the haggler, I usually put like, we'll have like crates and barrels and yada yada yada. So that's kind of how I usually pair up. Because like it's also like, you know, if they're all in the encampment, like that's, you know, it's probably how they would be. Tane doesn't even need to be here. I'll probably move, like I said, I'll move him. I don't know, she kind of matches the relic locker. Especially when I go for like the the effects, the corruption, like extra, like it starts getting really red over here. And then I need her like giant red, her giant red circle or a thingamadingy. And her cowrie. The summoning circle, stick that like right under her feet, and then boom. What about a unique map? Yes, maps that you have to have a dash for. Okay. Well, I am not mapping tonight. I am hideout designing. Oh my god, I can't hear you unless I hold my headphone off my ear. What? Never mind. Okay, yeah, watch your. Thanks for the SHs and the. Okay. No, I'm designing hideout tonight, that's what I'm doing. God. People tell you what you're doing for the night. Ooh, that is extra red, that's. That's like, maybe too far all the way into the well. I'd have to rotate that if we do. Ooh. Wow. That's spinny. This is very spinny. I don't know. In my last map, she got like a pretty good sized circle. It was like, her feet are going through it, which is kind of, eh. It's kind of design specific too. Like, this front side has a circle, and these two back sides have like a carrot. Good golly. That's kind of cool. Make it look like it's... Make it look like it's kind of underneath the wall of the building, and then it comes out of the building. And have her kind of stand. Either there or like right here. Can she stand on top of it and have her feet visible? Can I move one more over? Not really. Can I get some rotation? Yes. Now, is the lantern like stuck in her head? Hard to say. I mean, it's not really, but it's, yeah, it's not great. Can I get you to... It's a challenge for sure. No. Remember to look at what item is highlighted. Like, I was trying to click on her name, but she's already highlighted, so. It's not really super good with like the clipping, like on like the shoes, the feet. Kyric's look okay. And when you're hideout designing, this is the kind of thing that you will spend a multitude of hours on. Maybe her feet are like inside, like between the box and the thing. Something that people will spend multitudes of hours on. Endless time. Anyways, Zana kind of reminds me of a Bayonetta-ish. Kinda reminds me of Bayonetta. Yeah, it's not bad. Looks okay. Now it looks like the... Oh, wait. Okay, I was like, that was like lightning sparks from me somewhere. Off my gauntlets or something. Yeah. I was like, ooh, there's lightning coming out of the well. No. The well looks like it's got some corruption coming in. I don't know. We might move that, we might not. You can walk all the way around the... That's good. Might put something hidden back here, some kind of Easter egg or something in the back corner. Or you can only see it if you like really get back in the corner or something. just completely move you. And okay, so you have to think of it like you're mapping. Okay, map device, stash, guild stash, crafting area. I kind of want to make like more kind of like of a graveyard-ish for the crafting. I could like move the crafting bench up here, put some gravestones up here by the little hut. Tane, we're probably going to... Although I have been known to put Tane and Katarina together at times, like my pairing of exiles, pairing of masters. See, like, I wish I had multi-select so that I could select, you know, both of these at the same time. Shift click doesn't work, nothing works, so. Make it look like she's floating above the graves. And that's another thing, like masters or stuff that they have like a sword or a staff or something and they swing it around. You know, make sure it's like not going through the wall, like, you know, make sure it's not like clipping through the rock wall behind them. You know, like Zana swings her sword around, you gotta make sure she, you know, make sure she's not like cutting through the wall or cutting through Kirik. So I know they do have design contests for Hideout. Obviously, if I release this, it's just going to be as a, you know, don't enter it in a design contest. Disclaimer right there, but because people legit, some people probably spend hours and hours and just endless hours designing their hideout. I kind of been messing around, but I'm already at like 45 minutes. And I haven't been doing streaming very long, and I like to bump my microphone. No, and I haven't even been doing any serious editing. I've just been kind of a continuation of explaining my same process from yesterday. Anyway, what did I just pick up? A sack of gems. Well, it's not what I wanted, but go give it to Nico. I still don't even know where I'm gonna put him yet. I have to have fence, barricade, and all needs to be. I'm gonna need quite a few of these. Just start lining them up. And then kind of delete what you don't need. I'll just start making. Alright. just go over there for now. I have to start making this. Also, definitely want some kind of a gate. I already used the spiky palisade gate over here. Also, walking around with your edit button on is very dangerous. It's a good way to rotate or move something that you don't intentionally mean to. I'm over here living dangerously with my edit button on. So I'm going to want some kind of a... There's another gate that's like more... I don't know if it's named gate or arch. Been a hot minute since I've done all my editing. There's this kind of stone one is kind of cool. There's a couple other ones. Looking for the more elaborate wooden one. Alright, manual search with the eyes. I think it's in encampment or blackguard. Courthouse, crypt, delve, dungeon. Oh, huh. All the wooden tools board I think I usually stick this with like 2 gen over here. I've got to have it inside the barricade so that I'll figure that out at some point. Sometimes when you see things you're scrolling through and you go, oh yeah, I usually use that for that. It's probably best to throw it out on the map, like right away. So here's the palisade gate. I know that there is another one. Pots and pans on a line like that. Like this row needs to go down with all the, here I am, walking around with my edit button turned on, living dangerously. It's like, Roa needs to go over here by the, wort-looking kid. Somewhere, somehow. I'll fit it back in there. Make sure, like, zoom in, make sure the legs aren't touching the barrel over here. Like, it's a lot of, like I said, it's actually contests, hideout design contests, so. People who are super passionate about hideout design, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's a labor of, it's a dried well with sand and a bunch of stuff. It's a labor of love. That is a giant clothing line. That's not not exactly what I thought that would be. I thought that would be smaller. Nope. Alright. We're looking for the other gate. Let's see. We can find it. That's so funny. And then you run into glitches like this. Like, it says I'm using one of all the Forsaken Masters. except for Navali and Katarina and Tora, and we all know that's not true because they're definitely in my hideout. Lots of decorations for some darker designs for sure. I like this. Oh right. You can only have one blessing font. Like, this is old school. Like, this was the crafting bench before there was a crafting bench. Like, there was bowmaker's tools in the divination font. Or, blessing, but divination font. Blessing font. Kind of same thing until divination cards or something. They started renaming stuff. Anyways, I thought it was like divination font, right? Old school? I don't know. Somebody with a time machine. Take me back, let me know. More weapons racks. So there's the barricades we use. There's gotta be, there's like another wooden gate here, like a nicer wooden gate. This definitely goes up there, the ramshackle wall. Ossuary, primeval, reliquary, ruins. Maybe it's City of Sarn. There's the archway. There's the hut. Scepter of God, which is bookshelves, chairs, desks. Smithing equipment, more weapons racks. Scarab synthesis emitter. Wow. Okay. I swear there's another gate or archway. It's also made of wood. Put it right into the rock. Wow, you can put it on top of the rock almost. Okay. Why am I doing that? I do not know. Because I'm gonna need to fill this area with like a tent or something, or more decor. More decor. Let's try the... Okay, let's try turn my editing button off and go to the other side of the map. Probably have use for that somewhere. weapons rack. Now, maybe I'll try the palisade gate and... No. There's another... I will find it. There is another archway or gate. And it's wooden, made out of wood, not made out of stone. Build a bridge out of her! The crawler. So the stuff that, mine carts and stuff that goes with, Nico. Okay, this is like, maybe it's part of the fortification. No. But some of this does make an okay gate where you kind of turn this way and then and then you add another one and put it the other direction. Hmm. Or not. Supports on the other side. Maybe it's this one. I mean, there's a few of them. Like I said, you have a lot of options. Well, like... I was gonna say, there's gotta be a taller one. What is it, 10? I said it can be sometimes hours and hours of editing. To get exactly what you want. It can be a grind just to do map editing sometimes. Man, I thought that there was... Anyway, I'll probably find it later on when I'm editing. That's one of those things where, like, you don't know where a certain gate is that you want, or a certain fence is that you want, and then you just put in the one that you do have, and then later on you stumble across the one that you actually wanted, and then a lot of this is just fine-tuning of, you know, making sure that things don't look too, you know, making sure that things aren't clipping or jutting through each other. Make sure that it, like, actually looks okay when you, why? Aye. Anyway, I will definitely keep working on this. You can see, like, encampment going down, expedition encampment. I'll probably take this out here and put like there'll probably be like a tent, big tent in this back corner. Which means that this wall, let me do something weird with it or something, try and shove it in the wall or something like that. You never know. Sometimes you do something unexpected and it just looks really cool. Sometimes you want to do something and it just fights you tooth and nail the whole way. Over and up. Over and up. Over, up. No. Might be something to that, maybe. And then put a lot more decoration around the bottom so that it looks proper. And like make sure that their feet aren't clipping through. Yeah. Now he doesn't even want to move. She does. Oh, there we go. And it can be like standing in front of this thing. Better. Better. Anyway. That's what it takes to, you know. And even like I said, things that people don't even think about. Dash testing your own barricade walls inside of your hideout. I also don't want to give away too much of, I mean, I want this to be a surprise, a bit of a surprise for the design. I want people to get enough to where they're like, ooh, that looks cool, and then if they download it, it's not like they've already seen the whole thing. I want there to be some surprises and some stuff going on. I'll probably be playing some more games here coming up. I just did get a HDMI capture device, so I was playing my Wii U. I was playing some Bayonetta on the so I'm able to play console games now instead of just PC games. I will be hooking up with some different stuff. I definitely will finish this Hideout and produce a Hideout file. When that gets done, there will be just like a short video that says, hey, the Hideout I was designing is done. You can, if you want to grab the file, and then like you'll have a, because I know new league is coming, like I guess December here, I don't know, or I mean soon. New league's coming soon, so it'll be done before that. If you want a nice like fresh Hideout for a league start for your league, if y'all like this kind of content, I don't know. Let me know. Hit me up. I mean, I'm gonna be doing other things, but yeah, hit me with a comment, like, sub, share, something. Let me know if you want to see more of me blathering about Hideout editing. Alright. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Hit me up, like I said. Let me know. If not, I'll be back. I'll be around. Have a good night.